the professional stance would be to say keep a cool head, but humanity as a whole fears what it doesn't know, and fear leads to hatred.
Yeah, that's where. Yeah, that's why we're all afraid of the dark, and afraid of the dark and cosmic horror is such a prevalent
Yeah.
subject.
And the greatest cosmic horror is to realize that we have no value, we have no meaning, and we are not significant in any way.
Yeah, we're just doing nothing.
The entire Earth could vanish tomorrow, and the galaxy will not care or even know about it. I mean, if it know about it, it will not care.
Oh shit.
Did you just get yourself killed now? Let me see if I can salvage this situation for you. I mean, for some, it shouldn't sound such a big deal, you know, but for some people, the whole thought about not having any the thought about not being important is too much for some people to bear.
And that leads into something that I've been thinking about for a long time. So, we think about Jesus, we think about Muhammad, we think about like they're all human people, right?
Yeah.
But what if
and you know, let me get this out of the way, and then
God damn it, Mark, you interrupt my
shit. No, sorry,
fucker.
Because I was contemplating doing the whole religion best, and I said I don't want to do it, but now you brought it up, so yeah, the whole, you know, that's why you have people thinking, you know, when I die, I'm gonna go to heaven. It's not gonna be the end for me, or I'm gonna get reincarnated, or whatever, you know. And when you tell these people that, you know, when you die, that might just be it, you know. That is a tough pill to swallow for some people, not just religious people, people in general, you know. It's, for some people, it's too hard or too difficult, or it's very troubling to get used to the fact that when you die, that's it. And you will be forgotten, and it will not be important. That is tough for some people to swallow. Go ahead, Spartan. My bad.
So that wasn't my point at all.
That was my point.
Okay, great. So we have beings like Jesus, Muhammad, Dalai Lama, a bunch of things, but every religious figure looks kinda human. If they don't look human, they have human shapes and they have like an elephant face, like Krishna or whatever.
Yeah.
But who's to say the gods we worship are not fucking like space tentacles and shit? Like maybe they
monster?
Yeah, maybe they didn't know what they were seeing, so like, okay, so this guy is like, you know, a white guy with a beard.
You know what? I think I know where this is going. This is all leading into how just amazing the world building in Bloodborne is, because that's exactly what you're saying right there.
Well,
in that case, there are worshipping beings with real divine power, and those beings are space tentacles. I love that shit.
Here's another, like Doc said, that's the premise of Ancient Aliens, but there was another movie that I watched that was very fucking good, where aliens touched down, but they didn't communicate with words, they communicated with images.
Oh, is that not the...
It was like the big... That's the name? I don't know the name. It was like a big...
It's on Netflix, hold on.
Yeah, it was a big egg-shaped mothership.
It looks like a rice cone, or whatever it's called, rice ball.
Yeah, rice grain.
No, rice grain. Yeah, Netflix.
I think it's like Unearthed or Unraveled, something like that. Unseen. No, that's not right either. Here, Alien movies. I mean, that's not going to give me anything, but
it's a really good film.
It's very good. It's
Another Life? No, that's not it.
No, no.
It's not it.
This is all fucking anime.
Alien movies, Netflix. It's called... What the hell? This is not it. District 9 is also good. Still haven't watched
District 9 is amazing. And they were going to make a sequel, but they didn't get the funding. Best?
Probably for the best, you know. It's probably not going to be good.
Alien movies.
Maybe it's... I can't find it. Damn it. But yeah, what you're getting at is they write in this mist powder, whatever, what you call it.
Yeah. I think it was 2018. Infinity War. Get out of here. Shoot. I really want to look up this movie because it's such a good movie that people should watch it.
It is. I'm also trying to find it, but all I'm getting is the Alien franchise.
Is it 2019? No, this has the fucking Detective Pikachu and all this garbage.
I'm calling that an Alien movie?
I guess so. Thelma, no. Ugh, it's the fucking, it's the guy who plays the Green Arrow in the Avengers or whoever. It's that same guy and then somebody else.
Just find his name then. What's his name?
I don't know. I don't know. Best sci-fi movies?
Avengers.
The Arrival.
Okay.
Is that right?
Huh? Arrival? Yeah, I think this is.
Arrival?
It's Arrival.
I'm gonna look this up.
It is, and it's of 2016. Yep, it's Arrival.
There we go. Yeah, watch that movie. That's so good.
That's so good.
It's like squid people, and they communicate through shapes, and then I'm not gonna spoil the whole thing, but it's very good. Super good.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it in the chat.
Jeremy Renner. Is that his name? Is that
his real name or actor name or?
I think that's his real name. The guy who, Hawkeye. Is it Hawkeye in the Avengers? I'm pretty sure. Green Arrow is like some DC shit. Or whatever.
I was about to say it was Daniel Craig, but that's not it.
Yeah, Arrival.
What actor?
Such a good ass movie. Okay.
Traps.
It's fine.
What a lame thief you are.
What a lame mechanic this is.
It is.
Because even Icewind Dale made it so it auto-enabled every time you weren't in combat.
It is poopy. It is. My bad. So talk to the man in the hood. I think you can remember this part. Also, speaking of seeing good movies, playing good games, anyone out there who are fans of horror, play Darkwood. You can buy it for cheap on Steam. Get it now.
Oh, you wish the exposition. Typical. Guardians. We guard the temple. Very important. We've forgotten what it is we guard. We sound thrilled. We cannot leave. We cannot even die. And what is this disease? It is the decay of our minds and souls. We grow to hate the power that sustains us. In the temple? The temple? Since so long since we uttered the god's name. I'll try and release you. Do what you will. There's no escape. The deal of the places here has been followed to the letter. You will fail. You cannot help but fail. We know this. Can you not? Okay. You cannot petition the unknown. Have not seen a sign for ages, and his name is lost to us now. Take what you will.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Alright.
It's just pretty interesting, I would say. Oh, I'm getting... yes, it's this time again. So, I was thinking about Joseph Anderson video about horror in video games. Is that him? He made a video like that, I'm pretty sure.
Was that the video where a lot of people fucking bashed on him? And he has like a
It might be.
50% dislike rate.
Is it
Because
subjectivity is implied video? Or
no,
you think it was something
it
else?
was the video that said why I don't like horror games.
Oh yeah, probably.
Which I
They
agree.
mean
I
it's
mean
on
that
the
shit
name.
is not scary. It's jump scares.
No, and you know, it's
It's not
no.
good.
I think the problem here is, so I was just now talking about Darkwood, and one of the gameplay modes is Nightmare, where you have instant death. You have permadeath, and I realized when I've watched other people play it on YouTube, when they played it on normal, which there are no consequences to dying other than a slight inconvenience, it killed off all the tension. But if you play that game with permadeath, it's tense from beginning to end.
So there's two parts to it. There's the fear of the unknown, because when you first play the game, you don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
you have no idea.
yeah. It will never stay the same.
Exactly. But after that, you have the fear of failure, where any
I will say fear of consequence.
yeah, well, that I mean it's the same thing, but yeah. It's the fear of doing something wrong, to where anything you can do means you're done and you have to start over. On one hand, it could be very scary. On the other hand, it could be super fucking annoying when you know exactly what's coming up and exactly what you have to do, but you fail anyway.
Yeah,
So there needs to be a
that's the
balance.
yeah. It's hard to act, and I don't think that would succeed in that regard 100%. But one game I think did succeed in that. Can you guess what it is? There's one game, one horror game. It's not too old. They actually, in my opinion, did succeed at making a game with both permadeath, but also avoiding the whole it's gonna you're gonna be scared of failing part. And you know what the game is?
Is it a new game?
It's no, it's not recent, but it's not too old either. And I'm gonna look at the name so I get it.
Permadeath. I mean, there's a lot of
Giving up?
like permadeath and also a scary game, or just permadeath.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the whole. You are allowed to fail without having to restart the game or lose the game. It's until death, until death, until dawn. It's just we're gonna party in this
I mean, I
spooky
understand.
cabin.
Yeah.
Yes, and the reason why I think they succeed is because they have more characters. Well, you could fail and get one of your characters killed, but that wouldn't mean that you failed the game. The game goes on. You only fail it if all your characters die.
That's true.
And that's not gonna work for all games because in a game like Darkwood, it's all about your character, right? So you can't really play as others, but there's a limit to how much you can use that trick. But that is a good trick. Have instead of being in the game over and done when your character die, have more characters that you care about going through the game, and then
And yeah, you're correct, because the one argument I was going to raise was you could just save scum, but I'm pretty sure they autosave every second you do something
yeah,
wrong in that game.
yes, the same with Darkwood.
Yeah, which
There's
is
no avoiding your consequences
yeah.
of your actions.
I don't like.
And you know,
I don't fucking like scary games. Subnautica is the scariest game ever made. I'm sorry.
yeah, plays on primal fears.
Fucking hate that shit. It's disgusting.
And you know, it's hard to get this fear thing right because you did what you said about Darkwood with the whole fear of consequences is right. You're not afraid. At some point, you're not gonna be afraid of the monster itself. You're gonna be afraid of messing up. What I would call that illusion of the mind. You know that this is me. I'm not gonna press this button until I finish this sentence. This dialogue. It's you might if you I think it's good enough if you can trick your mind into thinking you're actually scared of the monster when in actuality you are scared of messing up. I think that's a fair way to go about it.
Yeah, the best. I mean, that's
Don't
why cosmic horror is so. Oh shit! This is the demon of like.
we have to heal this guy.
That's right.
But how do we, how do
Do you have a heal
how
spell?
do we? I don't know. I'm not healing. Can you use healing scrolls? There's a healing scroll over here. But normally that will. You have used any items. You should be able to use this. I'll distract them. I just gave you an item. I just gave you healing scrolls.
How do I... Stone to flesh, blindness.
Dog is saying, lol, I remember the 2012, 2013, everyone was scared of Slender game. Was everyone scared of the game? Wasn't it just like a YouTube fad? Like, ooh, spooky, spooky.
No, I
Clickbait.
mean, he's a scary guy. But
Is he?
it's the...
It's all jump scares. Jump scares works on getting a reflex
No, I
out of
mean,
you
it's
rather
not,
than being
it's
afraid.
not the game. It's the premise. Like a very tall, you know, like the G-Man. Like a faceless corporate
Is the
entity.
G-Man scary?
If you could let me finish
Sorry.
at least one sentence, that'd be cool. So it's like
Go ahead.
he embodies the faceless corporate nothing. So
Yeah.
he's shoot, how do I
Are you gonna get rid of this guy? Or what?
oh I gotta put it in the thing.
You can use it, right? Oh, thank God.
But it's always the fear of the unknown. That's why I hate fucking Subnautica.
I wish Subnautica had more interesting fish creatures. I feel like they had too few.
Yeah, I agree.
I think they had the right amount of small to medium size dangerous fishes, but the whole Ghost Leviathan and Leviathan, they should have more than that.
Yeah.
But then don't make it just like a big fish that stalks you. Make it different. So to use an example, you had the sharks that swam around the reefs or whatever, but you also had like sharks that buries in the sand and ambushes you, like that, where the whole mechanics around it are different from the Leviathan, which swims around the water, and if they spot you, they're gonna stalk you and try and catch you. That's fine. That's fine. Let them fill that niche, and then find some other big spooky fish that does something else. You know. Could you imagine having like an anglerfish, just 10 times the size or 100 times the size of our anglerfish, and just seeing that spooky face down in the dark?
Yeah, I mean I think that's kind of what they went for with the Ghost Leviathans, because there's a like a very bright glowing thing in the distance, and then if it comes into view, and then you're probably dead at that point. You get shit on.
And yeah, but I feel just like Ghost Leviathan are just reskins, you know?
No. To
Do
Leviathan Reapers? Because they
they're
don't.
bigger, of course, but in the end, it's a reskin. Reskin might put it too.
Oh
simple,
no, you're probably right. Because, I mean, Reaper Leviathans were masterfully done, where they can grab your sea moth and like rip. They can fucking snap at your face, and you're like caught in their grasp.
But can all Reapers do that?
No, Ghost Leviathan just comes along and like bites you.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's kind of like a last minute thing.
Yeah. And I don't think they did themselves any favors with the fireball shooting squid.
No, that thing is goofy as hell.
Yeah.
If you watch again, very long series of videos. I think I got to episode 100 and something before I beat Subnautica, but the Dragon Leviathan was goofy as hell. Yeah. And I just swam by him. And it didn't help that he clipped through a lot of the environment.
That's super immersion breaking, but it's funny.
It is funny.
It's funny as well. When you just you're swimming along a wall, and then all of a sudden this face just pops up out of nowhere. Like that's kind of makes you jump a little bit.
Yeah, if they really wanted to make the game, I mean, the developers of Subnautica have said many times, this is not a horror game. But they're fucking lying to you, man. They're lying to you. When you go into the
It's not a
depths,
traditional horror game, but the thing
no,
is,
they
good
know
horror
exactly what they're
comes.
doing. They know exactly what they're doing.
Good horror comes from build-up.
No, it doesn't build up either.
Yes, it
It
builds
gets a
up when you
little bit
descend into
dark,
the deep. It gets darker, darker, and you start to see more
but
on.
there's only like a few dangerous creatures. Otherwise, you're, you got the big reefbacks. You have the sand
Yes.
tigers, which do nothing. And then when you get into the shit, you have ghost leviathans, you have electric eels, you have the crab squids. Crab squids can go fuck my.
Again, I'm having a hard time following your thoughts. First, you said they say it's not a horror game, and then you said it totally is, and now you're making it sound like you disagree about the game being horror in any way.
No, it is for the second half, but the first half you're like swimming through
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is it doesn't keep up, so to speak. It doesn't
there's
stay true.
no adequate.
Yeah.
What do we call it? There's no substantial pacing. So you go from like a little bit deep to okay, everything is now shit.
Yeah.
So it goes from, a little bit scary to you're fearing for your life every second.
I think the submarine is like a wonderful example of where things is spooky because you can see shit, and even when you see shit through the cameras, it's such an awkward angle that it's so easy to lose sight of whatever is stalking you, right? But when you get the Gundam mech or whatever, you
Fucking
are
god
literally
suit.
unbeatable. Ghost Leviathan or not, you don't give a crap, so to speak.
Yeah, and I don't think I ever did that on my playthrough, but the prawn suit makes you a living, breathing god, especially with
It's so
the grapple
funny. They
hammer.
say the computer says to you, pilots of this kinds of vehicle or whatever
Yeah, they have to
get
take
training not to
training
feel
so they don't.
too
Yeah,
overpowered, you know.
yeah,
But that's what the suit does. It makes you literally overpowered, godlike.
yeah. There's no training. You just go in and wreck shit.
No. I mean, the suit makes you undefeatable.
Assembled rod would surely
You cannot die in that suit.
Well, you can die if you don't
You
repair.
can, but
must use the
But everyone's gonna repair. I mean, if you're playing the game for that long, you're gonna know that you have to repair your vehicle.
yes. And Ghost of Arkham can smack up you as much as you want. You have more than ample time of retreating and get some repairs done. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
And that's why I like that wood, because yeah, if you mess up and you die, that sucks. But you have to plan out your steps so much that every little decision feels like it has so much meaning. Get the right kind of tool for the right kind of situation. Love that game.
If I had to
You
pick
should
another
play it.
game that, I mean, I have it on my list. If I had to pick another game that did horror extremely well, but for different reasons, it would be Fear 1. Not for the jump scares, but for
No,
like,
the build-up is good. I like. I feel like most of the horror moments come from the jump scare, but the build-up is good. Yeah,
it
because it's
feels.
all darkness and.
I mean, the majority of the time when I was like expecting jump scares, and then like a full fucking squad came in and they were talking to each other and said, "Kill him, flank this way, go that way," and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm dead."
The game makes you feel very tense. That's for sure.
And it has
And then there's the
fantastic AI.
cubicle. You remember?
Oh yeah, I do.
With the monkey crawl?
Yeah.
That was something else.
But the AI
Also,
is just so
I like
good.
how we are not giving one hoof about this avatar.
Well, this doesn't matter.
Or whatever it's saying.
This is nothing. So you want to sum it up? We have to kill the guy, right?
He gives us one part of the rod, and we can use this part of the rod to connect it to the other part of the rod, which the beholder has. And when we got this rod I cannot speak. When we got this rod completed, we can use it to kill the beholder. At least the cult of the settlers, or whatever.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Doc. The enemies in the game were scary. Not because they jumped at you, but because they were extremely well equipped. So you felt, you felt bad. Every single fear encounter, you had to really think about what was going on. And then, that's why I like Fear 1 out of Fear 2 and 3. Oh, god damn it! Because it's really well paced, because you have breaks of, you see, what's her name, monkey crawling at you or standing on top of a ladder, but then after that, you have to switch your fear from the supernatural to the practical, because you have a fucking squad of at least 10 dudes coming at you, probably a big ass robot. So you have to position and hope you don't get super dead, because they're hard and stuff. Thank you. I'll be here all week. You have the great device. What are you doing with it? It cannot be moved. It is the will of the god to be taken. I do not believe you. Nothing has changed here in ages. Alright, I'm gonna kill your ass. How about that?
Try.
Oh yes.
I don't know, I guess he's cool.
I mean, they would be pointless. They are never dying. They always get reborn.
Yeah.
Which sucks. I mean, one thing I like about the enemies in Darkwood is there's so much build up to them, because so much is based on sound, and sound, as we know, ambience is so important in horror games. It makes your mind really wonder what's out there, you know. And a lot of the enemies in Darkwood have, like, you can hear them from distance. Either they are growling, or maybe you can hear somebody step on a twig, and sometimes that's you stepping on a twig, but most of the time it's gonna be a goddamn big dog in the bushes or something.
Yeah.
And that gets me every time.
And you're
Even
right.
when I know how to effectively deal with these threats, the other thing that kind of makes it work is that it's so hard to see where these things are coming from, because it's Darkwood, you know. It's a forest. It's not easy to spot things in this game. Oh, nice! You're trapped.
Got him.
Finally.
Ooh.
Oh.
Jeez.
Onward then.
Oh, we did not rest.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
But I agree, Doc. The Stalker series had extremely good moments of tension. I don't remember what
Because
game it was that I played, but there was a moment where you looted a body, and then you turned around and there was like tons. I mean, I have it on camera. It's in one of my playthroughs. But there was like tons of mutant dogs that like come over the hill like a wave of.
Is that you? Have you returned
Oh.
successful?
I'll take it from there.
Are you talking to him through the? Oh no, you just moved.
Should I summarize? Yeah, sure. We told him we have the staff, and he is like, excellent. We have one of our followers still within the cult of the Silent Dice. Seek him out, and he will direct us to the lair of the beholder, the guy who leads them. That's where we will find the other piece of the other half of the piece of the puzzle. But
Oh,
the
you
one
got
thing
into
that the
the.
Skull games did well, especially the first one, was ambience. You know, good level design, good sound design. So fun.
So you got into Stalker because of me. That's what I want. That's what I want to do. I'm on a quest because when I started my YouTube channel, I didn't play Banjo-Kazooie and I didn't play Donkey Kong 64, and both those games pissed me the fuck off, but they're great games. And I just want people to play, good video games. And that's why I make videos. Just so people.
I think it's your highest viewed YouTube video. I think your Stalker video had like 70,000 video views. One of them had.
It's got 100 and something thousand now.
Oh, that's even better.
I don't get any money from that, but I'm glad people. I mean, the
Yeah,
majority of the comments I get on those videos are like, "Oh, this fucking faggot doesn't know how to play shit. Garbage ass piece of garbage."
Yeah, but negativity always stands more out in YouTube comments, because most of the people who are either indifferent or have a good time are not gonna leave a salty ass comment like that. But people who care way too much, they are gonna fill up your
Yeah, make sure they know
comment section
how
with all
hard.
kind of trash, you know?
Yeah, they'll make
And it stands
sure
out more.
they'll make sure that you know how angry they are.
Yeah.
There's traps in here.
I mean, didn't you disarm it? Or maybe it's not even a
I
traditional
guess not.
strat.
But yeah, Donkey. There's a couple games I would like to redo with a better attitude. One would be
Like you say that way. I remember your Donkey Kong
one
Country
would be
playthrough.
Donkey Kong 64. The other one would
Yeah.
be Super Mario Sunshine because that's an awesome game, but I was playing on a keyboard and it sucked ass. And then just so I can give it the benefit of the doubt, even though I'm pretty sure it's a garbage game, I would like to do Haiti again.
Are we gonna talk about that?
It's, I mean,
Because I was
sure,
ready to never bring that up again.
sure. I mean, all I have to say
Thank you.
is there's a major problem with the beginning of the game. They do not tell you how to climb on walls, which is a major function of the game, but they don't fucking tell you at all. Speaking of which, did you know you can pick up the mine? Well,
Yeah,
not
but
unless you fucking Googled the shit.
no,
Me
it was
playing
I
blind?
told you, right?
Yeah,
And
exactly. You told me
okay.
how to do it because I didn't know how to do it. So
Yes, and
you don't make a game that has Dark Souls, Portal, and whatever in your description being like super difficult without giving proper instruction. That is bad game design. You
yeah,
don't do that.
I agree with you.
You just
Especially because sometimes the save slots can be so far away from each other, and
yeah. And I
in the
mean
case of the mines,
the
let's
game,
say you
the
put like a
puzzles.
save, and then you have to do a bunch of puzzles. You have to go through a long
Yeah,
bunch of stuff, and then you find the mines, and then you get
and
blown up
then
in
you
your
eat
face.
shit. Exactly. I mean the puzzles. I mean I'll say it right now. The puzzles are fantastic. They're very well thought out. Like sequential, do this, do that. You have to, be in tune with the mechanics and all that shit, but they don't fucking tell you the mechanics is the problem. They don't tell you how to play the game. And that drags it all the way down.
It
You
doesn't
need
really
to
help when they give you an achievement where you say "Good job, idiot." Is
it's
that what you
called
said?
it's called moron.
Yeah, that's
I
in
mean,
hindsight not a good idea.
it's fine if you don't want to make your game as accessible to people who don't want to, spend hours on the internet figuring out what's going on, but you don't call them a moron when they're trying to figure your fucking game out.
Yeah.
God damn it. Alright, this is
Are
you.
you really gonna give that game another try with a different attitude?
I mean, I really enjoyed the puzzles, but I was just so fucking done with it. Because they didn't care to explain how the game worked. They just expected you to figure it out, and then if you didn't figure it out, they called you a fucking moron.
Yeah.
So why would anyone play that game?
You know the answer to that. People like tits and asses, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
And I don't know why I suggested this game to you. I must have been high on crack or something. I like the
I
game.
mean,
I
it's
definitely think it has
good.
faults, but
It's good.
let's not beat around the bush. The only reason why I gave the game a chance to begin with was because, those animation did not lie to me,
Hips don't lie.
I mean, okay. So these two games are not comparable anyway. But why do you think people give Nier a chance to begin with? They come for the booty and they stay for the game. Unless they've been playing the other Nier games, in which case it's fair to say they like the franchise. So,
But so you still want to play Nier? So I shouldn't spoil anything. Is that right?
I bought the game a long time ago, and
Are you ever gonna fucking play it?
Oh, okay, so my laptop should be able to run it, but remember, there's like a huge chunk of the laptop missing, the memory space or whatever, so I can only have a certain amount of games installed at one time. So if I wanted to play Neo or whatever, Doom, I have to get rid of a bunch of other games, which I'm currently playing.
All right.
So it's coming. I just don't know when I want to.
So long story short, the story in Nier is very good. Granted.
Yes, but there are layers to it, right? Because
granted, I played the game. I played the game entirely 3 times, and I still didn't finish the game. And I'm not gonna fucking play that again. I mean, I've watched the ending, and spoiler, everyone lives.
No.
Too late. So
No, I'm gonna take my hair butter.
so it's a lot of nothing work. It's a lot of
Are we good? Can I take the moment again?
yeah, you're good. It's a lot of the
Okay.
same, like you play the first playthrough, but then you play the first playthrough again. And then you play the third playthrough, which is a little different, but the fourth and fifth playthrough are the very end of the game, just recontextualized. Which is great, I guess. I heard that you should really listen to the original Nier on the PS2. Like you should get into that story, and then you can appreciate Nier Automata. But it's boring, dude. It's boring. Like just fucking kill shit.
I have nothing to add to this conversation because I know nothing.
Yeah.
You know nothing, Jon
Well,
Snow.
you gotta advance this conversation
Oh, I have to advance it? How?
by
Give me a segue at least.
clicking the buttons on the screen.
Oh, this conversation. Okay.
Yeah. But don't. My advice to you is, do not play Nier unless you watch the story of Nier on. God, that's really confusing. Unless you watch the story of Nier on the PS2, because that sets up a lot of what's going on.
Okay, whose playthrough should I watch of Nier 2? Hit me up.
No, I haven't watched it. I was just told that Nier on PS2 leads into Nier Automata,
Okay.
which is a great story. I mean, I can talk to you all day as a programmer. I can talk to you about fucking self-sufficient AI and what constitutes, a life. When you teach
Okay.
AI to think for themselves and, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. But it's really
I mean, all I need to know in order to be sold on a game is that there's an option in the option menu where it says turn off crucial or critical functions or whatever.
you can
And
just
when you
die.
actually turn this off, it kills your game or whatever. It deletes. I don't think it deletes your game, but it's like a game over or something. Like it it shuts down your game. I mean, how cool is that? Hello? I left. Is this game new? It's an old game.
So if the other option is if you're a fucking scumbag and you stack like health chips, you can self-destruct, but you don't die, so you're playing the game in your panties or whatever. And that's what a lot of people go for.
Yeah, I saw that in Donkey's video.
Yeah.
He also showed me the one where he turns off the critical functions in the option menu and the game shuts down. And it even says, "Are you sure you want
Yeah.
critical function?"
I actually
Yes,
got
I
one
am.
of the secret endings is you eat a fish, but the
Hey,
lady, I mean,
but I'm
it's
giving
not
up.
that bad. Come on.
I'm
A lady gives you a fish, but she says the oil in the fish kills you. So I ate the fish, and I
and
died,
it killed you.
and the credits rolled.
But
I
how
was like,
can
okay. No, it
how can
lets you reload right after, but
yeah, but how? I like that. But how can you get food poisoning when you're a robot?
I don't.
Rabbit.
Again, it was something in the
And if
fish
there's a
oil or
if the
whatever.
explanation that maybe she's half robot, half human, I don't want to know that. It's just I was just thinking out loud.
All right. Well, then don't ask questions you don't want answers for, my friend.
Ignorance is bliss. Just jump into the pit already.
All right.
Jump into this pit.
Fucking get in here.
Also, this is zombie town, remember? So maybe Daystar time?
I don't. Oh, I do.
You have it in your bag, right? I told you to keep all the unique stuff. Sell all the generic stuff and keep the...
Do I have? Is this helmet
good.
giving me
Yeah, it's
Daystar?
right there. In the top.
I guess I sold the helmet they gave me Daystar.
You never bought it. You never brought the helmet. You still have the sword.
Oh, I thought it was
Huh?
a. All right.
Yes. In rifle store, you could buy a helmet that gives you some weight. Nice. Are you? Yeah, you good.
Actually,
Just.
give me haste, if you will.
Yes, sir.
Strike from the shadows.
Nice. Get it popping.
In search of
1,000 of damage. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mummy takes 1,059 damage.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah. What do you mean? Was that all?
Oh, but Chaka, this game is not new. I mean, this is. I think he left, but it's not. It's not new.
What a
Okay.
weird question to open up with and then just leave.
Ugh.
Or maybe it's not weird. Maybe you've seen weirder things.
Yeah. There's a guy who did like a squid emoticon, and then he left.
Random.
from the shadows.
I guess we should rest because I feel like I should pop up another Daystar around this corner.
But you know, you're level 30 and you might. God damn it. Let me rejoin.
Oh.
You're level 30, and even though you might be a thief, you should be able to clobber these fools pretty easily. I mean, look at the weapons you're holding right now. Disgusting!
Wow. Yeah,
Oh,
that
you
does
did
a lot
it?
of damage.
Yeah. 25 strength, which does improve your Thaco and damage value, so you are like a fighting machine right now.
Do you know what percentage it improves the Thaco by? Or is it just like a base? Like nothing gain?
No. So strength improves your overall stats, is what you're thinking. It's not for the weapon itself, it's for your overall stats. Does that make sense?
Of course.
Maybe you
No.
can see it if you go into your option menu and just take the thing off and put it on again. You should highlight in green and red what goes up and down.
Oh, yeah.
The hammer, not the sword, the hammer.
Oh.
Because that's the one that gives you the strength boost.
2 Thaco. Oh no, but now it's 11, 12. Where if I do this, it's 4 and 6. So what I think is happening is I have a proficiency bonus with this, and I think it's carrying over a little bit to my offhand.
Shouldn't, though. It shouldn't. Offhand doesn't receive any proficiency bonus.
So
it's only so what happens when you use offhand weapon, you get a bunch of penalties right off the bat. But if you have dual wielding style, it will lessen the penalties you receive from your offhand weapon.
I guess it. So this Thaco plus 5 must carry over because now I have 18, 12 or 8.
Yeah,
12.
yeah. That does carry over. But I was thinking about your.
But does it carry over to both weapons? Because as you see,
No, that's for the weapon itself.
I have 8, 12 right now. But do this.
Yeah.
1, 6.
Yeah.
So how does that work?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I mean, look at it.
And one of the numbers should be your right-hand weapon, the other the left. No. Okay, so that's where the strength bonus comes in, because as I said before, your strength.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I get you. Wow, that's a lot of.
And it's very confusing, and that's why this hammer is a very good offhand weapon, because you don't need any proficiencies. You just need to hold it in your left hand, and you get so many good
just
buffs.
Boosts your okay.
Yeah.
God, I fucking hate. I mean, I appreciate the D&D rule set so you can play on pen and paper, but God, it's really not very good.
It's super convoluted.
Yeah. Okay.
Strike from the shadows.
Did you rest, or
Nope.
you have no daystars, right? But we could just take them right now. I mean, it's so high level, it shouldn't be a big deal. You want speed buffs? Yeah, have a speed buff. Let's go.
The trap is set and the game is afoot.
Oh.
I'll help you out. Did you get stunned? Oh, you got stunned. So how can we resolve this situation? Sure, lightning.
Oh.
Huh?
Help. I'm dying. I'm
helping.
slowly dying.
Hello? It's a weird ass spell.
About to be okay.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
Mhm.
This is okay.
This is fine.
This is fine. I think they just revealed a card in Hearthstone, which is like, I don't remember the name, but the artwork is like a camp, and where there's like a fire burning down the entire camp. And one guy who talked about this card did put in this is like the it's fine meme right here. The camp is burning down, it's fine.
Hmm.
Not sure if that makes sense.
It does. I mean, I've played Magic the Gathering for probably 10 years now.
Of course.
So I was excited for Hearthstone, but it's really
I hate
super
how
fucking
random it
broken.
sometimes is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's.
I had the randomness.
Oh god damn it. There's
And
no.
I wish they could do like a half measures. They introduced a mechanic where you can resurrect cards that have been killed, you know, kind of like a graveyard effect. But originally it was like a random card that died this turn, whereas now they're beginning to make it so that it's discover effect, and discover effect you get 3 options, and you can choose between one of those 3 options. I prefer that half measure where you get to choose, but at least there's still an element of randomness, because instead of choose 1 card for your graveyard to resurrect, instead it's like choose 1 of 3 cards from your graveyard. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the more choice you get, the more I like it. Randomness can be fine to a point.
You're dying.
I got it. I got potions for this.
Alright.
Randomness is fine to a point, is what I'm saying.
I mean, it doesn't. Again, gameplay is king. So when you're doing a card game on the computer, you have the option to balance the odds. Whereas if you've played a card game at all in your life, you've played those matches where you just get fucked by the draw and you have nothing to play and you lose. But they have.
That's unavoidable.
Yeah, but they have an easy solution to that, is to just balance it a little bit. And that's, I mean, why make a card game on the computer if you're not going to fix the fucking problems with card games?
But maybe you should define what balancing is to you. That might sound silly, but
Battle
the
scene?
thing about it isn't.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you got it. Get him.
Heart of the cards. Oh, that's right.
You know, I said I liked Yu-Gi-Oh and all that, but that whole Heart of the Card thing really pisses me off. Is that a lich I see? Oh hell no.
I mean, this is you.
I see a lich to the left. Don't go anywhere near there. It's trap time. So what were we saying? Yeah, Heart of the Cards? That pisses me off. Just removes all agency and decision making from the characters.
I mean, that's.
Oh, do you see this? Do you have data ready? We need to get one of these fired off immediately.
Well, you gotta
Oh
move.
shit, I can't even hit this guy?
Run away.
Oh hell no.
Ugh.
Help! Oh, heal.
Oh, boy.
Time stuff. We're in for a messy fight, I think.
Oh shit, I'm frozen.
Are you?
Yeah.
Just stunned?
Probably
dead.
dead. Yep.
Yeah. Alright. So let's not. Ah, okay, let's. We need some kind of strategy.
Yeah, Doc makes a good point. The Millennium Eye is blocked by the power of friendship, and that pretty much sums up every fucking anime. If you don't know what the definition of Deus Ex Machina is, look it up, and you can apply that to every single anime ever made, ever. Because they love that shit. Deus Ex Machina is like when you're in a big fight and then, uh-oh, the fight's going bad, and never mind, a big fucking spirit dragon comes out and wins the fight for you. That's like a extreme turn of events is Deus Ex Machina, which is...
I feel like the reason why anybody even watched Yu-Gi-Oh to begin with was because they had cool ass monster cards, you know. I like the monster design most
Yeah,
of
that's
these
true.
cards.
I still have my binder of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I have a 5-pound binder included with holographic Charizard, Bulbasaur, Venusaur in my closet.
That's Pokemon.
Yes, sir. 5 pounds of Pokemon.
You madman. Ah, oh no, I don't want to bring this up. It's gonna make me sad. So I used to have this sick, nasty Gengar card, and Gengar was one of my favorite old school Pokemon.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it
I
used
think
to
I
be
have a
like a.
holographic Gengar in my thing.
When you say holographic, do you mean when they had this shiny effect?
Yes.
Yes, I had this one, and I traded away for my dusty old Cipher card.
Mistake.
Mistake.
Big mistake.
Big mistake.
Scyther is
And
awesome.
I'm still sad about it to this day that I more or less threw away that card.
I mean, okay, my curiosity has gotten the better of me.
Oh, there must be more adventurous things we could be doing.
However, oh shit, I gotta turn off this light. However, I found my binder of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So, let's see what we got. Oh, this is all magic shit. Where are my Yu-Gi-Oh cards? God damn it. No, this is all magic stuff. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna look again for probably 1 more minute, but I can't find my fucking binder.
What are we looking for specifically?
I found it. So, let's see what we got. Holographic Victory Bell, holographic Dark Charmeleon,
More adventurous things we
holographic Wigglytuff, Tyranitar, holographic Lieutenant Surge's Eradicate, holographic Electrode, holographic Vaporeon, holographic Gengar. Here he is.
Can you take a pic of that Gengar and send it to me?
Pokemon Power Curse once per your turn. Before you attack, you may do Dark Mind, 30 damage.
Sir, are you listening?
I mean, I could. I don't have your phone
You don't
number.
have to. You can also just, if you know, if you can find it on Google, send me a link.
Oh. Okay.
I just want to see if the same as the one I had.
Gengar Hollow. Yeah. There he is. $18? That's not very good. I wish I could. Well, I guess I could, right? Save image as Gengar. I didn't spell that right. So then
Gengar.
Say that again.
Gengar.
There you go.
Gengar. Love that shit. Favorite Pokemon in the Pokemon.
That's the
Game Boy
card I
games.
have.
Okay,
I
let
guess
me
I
see.
can. I guess
Where
I
did
can
you
do this.
post? I don't see any links. Where
It's
did you post
in
it?
Discord,
On Discord.
and this is what I'm showing him. Desktop.
Oh, this is not the one I had. Mine was more modern, recent. Not recent, but you know.
Ugh, that's way too big.
So this is the one you have? Okay. No, it's not the same. Let me see if I can find the one I had.
And then we got Mr. Mime, Japanese Kabuto, couple of Drowsies, holographic Hitmonlee, Dark Dragonair, Japanese Tangela, Aerodactyl holographic, oh, like a holographic Japanese ladybug Pokemon? I don't remember what they're called. But that's holographic too. I have the movie promo Pikachu. Kids WB presents stamped on the picture. I have a Japanese holographic Vileplume. Holographic Gyarados. I mean, there's a lot of cards in here. This is a big fucking binder.
I like that you still have it. I wish I had some of my old toys from back in the day.
Yeah.
Mostly Micro Machines. Man, I will give my right arm to have my old Micro Machines back again.
Yeah. Oh, there's my Scyther. Oh, that's the Japanese artwork Scyther. Bayleaf. Original Pikachu. Rocket Sneak Attack holographic. Erica's Vileplume. Again holographic. Japanese Ditto holographic. Is that Brock Sandslash holographic? No. American Mew. Blair's Growlithe. There's a lot of cards in here. Smeargle. Japanese Abracadabra and Japanese Abra. Holographic Hitmontop. Holographic Hitmonchan. Ugh. Holographic. No, it's not holographic.
oh, you have to see this. Okay, so did you hear about the bug about Sonic?
Yeah.
Okay, so show this to your chat. This is good. I put it in Discord. Yeah, I put it in Steam. No, I
Alright.
put it in Discord.
Okay.
See?
Holographic Kabutops, Chansey, Raichu, Zapdos.
Come on, get off it.
There's too many cards, man. I gotta look through them all.
It tells me nothing. I don't know any of these names other than
Because you didn't collect shit correctly, my friend.
I know.
Holographic
Charizard,
Mewtwo,
Gengar.
Clefairy, Dark Golduck, Poliwrath,
Oh,
Dark
I
Jolteon.
remember Golduck.
Dark Golduck, my friend.
Darkwing Duck. Oh yeah.
Alright, so what do we... Alright, I'm done looking at this shit. But man, that's a big ass binder.
It's good sometimes to reminisce. I get you.
Here, I'll just take this off.
So show the pic I just sent you to the chat. And tell me if that's not the truth for me.
That's pretty
Let
good.
chat on it. Chat needs to see.
Copy link. How do I download out of Discord? Do you know?
Isn't there like?
I think
oh,
I
the
just
link
click
is,
and drag. I click and
Yeah,
drag.
the link is no. The link is on top of the picture, right?
No, but you just all you have to do is click and drag.
Oh, okay. It's not showing on the stream. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's small. It's very small. Can you make it bigger? Oh,
There you go. That's pretty accurate, actually.
I just love the last. What the hell is that Netflix? To just make everything looks worse.
First edition Holo Charizard sold for 55,000. You didn't see. I didn't see any of my holos. My big three in this binder. God, this is really heavy. Whatever, fuck it.
So it might sell for that much, but are people gonna take the bait?
No, it needs to be pristine to be able to sell for that much.
Yeah. No. I'm just asking. Even if it has that quality, are people gonna buy it? You know.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Really?
yeah. They will.
Dream of refusing.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay. We live in a world with microtransaction and.
It's not even microtransactions. It's like
No.
commercial
I'm just gonna
fanaticism.
I mean, factory new butterfly knife also goes for like $300 or something, and people will buy that shit.
However, if you have a factory butterfly knife with a CS:GO skin on it, it goes for at least 20,000.
What do you mean CS:GO skin?
Counter-Strike.
The game is
Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Well, I've seen people like print out knives, or not. They don't print knives, but they furnish their knives. Oh, of course, they furnish their knives with a texture and sell that shit on eBay for ridiculous.
No,
prices.
I wasn't thinking about it. I was thinking about the game CS:GO.
I don't understand. I was as well.
Okay.
So what people do is take stuff off of CS:GO, like the skins that you pay for, and they put them on real knives and sell those for like $10,000.
Why? I mean, I get why they're doing it.
Yeah.
Cash, you know, but why are people buying this garbage?
I don't know, man. It's really dumb.
But I guess, I mean, it might be the same reason why people buy Apple products when you can get the same or better from elsewhere. You know, it's all in the name recognition, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Now, don't forget that death awaits us up north. So how do we want to proceed?
Dream of refusing.
Just go ahead and send these guys in. What the hell?
It's to the north. Northwest?
Ugh.
Yeah. Village.
Oh yes.
Wow, they're all dead.
What are we doing here again?
Give me the juice. I don't have the juice.
Have it
There
now.
we
Go get him. Did I get diseased again? No.
You're
No.
dying.
No.
You're dying.
I know, I can't do anything about it. I'm out of potions. There.
Shoot. Alright. And I want to look through my Pokemon
We
cards.
have to unleash all the nukes upon these guys. So what I'm thinking is you build like a circle of traps, the best traps, and I send in the nukes.
Hmm.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
We still have to do this? Is this an older save?
I don't...
Yes. We already did this once.
Oh. Well, this will work out. Because I can plant a bunch of traps and then rest and plant more traps.
Let's clear out this area first. Up to the right. No!
The trap is set and the game is afoot.
Ugh. Don't shoot him. Good. Oh. Just fucking die.
May the best among us prevail.
Are you slow again?
Battle with no regrets.
Oh, he
Ugh.
got diseased.
Shoot him with your sphere balls. I'm dying. There we go.
Can we rest here?
Yeah, I guess so.
Nice.
Needs to be in the right auction. Yeah, that's true.
Alright.
But I'm a little upset because I didn't see my big 3 in my binder. That might be hidden. Because I used to hide that shit as a kid. Because I had a really bad time. Let me tell you a story.
Oh, this again?
One of my best friends, you know, I went over to his house and we traded some Pokemon cards. We did a good whole thing. We played some Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And it was a good time. And then, you know, I went home and whatever, and I was doing sustained silent reading with my mother, which was 30 minutes of reading per day, in my underwear. And then my friend comes in with his mother, while I'm like full. I'm not, you know, just not dressed for success. And he's like, his mother was crying extremely hard, like, my son stole your son's Charizard card. And I was like, okay, dude, let's take care of this. So I talked to him and he's like, I'm sorry I did this to you, let me shake your hand and we can be friends. And the entire time I was like, okay, I forgive you, please leave, I need to put some fucking pants on. And then he just left. His mother was crying extremely, and well, I came out on top because that guy was a bitch. He was this friend that I had, Jonathan. I won't give his last name. Not the same John from Diablo 2. But he told me that there was going to be a Olympics in Miami, and they were building a huge egg-shaped tower to host the Olympics. So as you can tell, he was the kind of friend that just fed you bullshit just to feel important. And that's it. Good story. 10 out of 10. Da da.
I think this is the first time I heard the thing about you being naked.
Yeah, I was like, really? It was extremely awkward, like my friend and his mother, and I was like under the covers and I had no pants on. So I had to shake his hand as I was under the covers without pants on. Like, okay, can you leave now? Just give me my fucking card back and go.
And your mother just let them in like that?
No, my dad opened the door and
And he just let them in like that?
yeah,
Nice.
just let him in.
Guess he might not have known that you were naked. But still.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I wasn't naked, by the way, but I had
I know, it's just funnier to
underwear
put
on.
it that way.
Okay, great.
So why were you reading naked? Was it very warm or what's going on?
I mean,
Was it bedtime?
I was like fucking 8 years old with my mother, and
And
that's just how I
okay.
went to bed. I didn't have pajamas. I just put on
No,
underwear.
that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just when you picture doing like studying reading, you always picture sitting at a table with your clothes on
Should not
and
waste time like this.
Yeah.
reading books.
Yeah, but it was like a household thing where your mother
Mhm.
like tracks your time and signs a form like he did read this,
Yes.
and then gave it to the teacher.
And this just happened to be close to bedtime. Okay.
Yeah. But I will say, even though I fucking hated sustained silent reading, I read Lord of the Flies, and I read like the first 2 Harry Potter books, and they were great. So if I
As a
didn't have
as an 8-year-old?
yeah,
Nice.
and a bunch of Goosebumps books. So if I didn't have,
Oh, goosebumps.
yeah, such a good thing. So if I didn't have sustained silent reading, I probably wouldn't be able to enunciate as professionally as I can now.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, this is a mistake. Did I save? Oh shit. Well, I should have.
Enunciate. Abbreviate. Explodorate. Okay, I messed up on the last one. Damn it.
Go ahead and enunciate yourself. I'm gonna save.
What? Sorry? It's super late here. I'm so out of it.
I just said I was gonna save.
Okay.
I mean,
Something you need.
I don't know.
Huh?
How long do you want to go? We've been going for 5 hours, 15 minutes.
Okay. Should we say we clear this room and then call it a day for the stream?
All right.
Strike from the shadows. Onward then.
Come on!
Huh? Huh? Uh. Here's the thing. I don't have any long-range nukes that works on undead, sadly. I mean, I have fireballs, but then all your traps just go off on one dude.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can you quick save? I'm gonna try something.
The trap is set
Sir?
and the game is
Yep.
afoot.
Good.
Saved.
I'm gonna see if I can rush this guy down. The bitch guy. No, don't leave.
You can do a time thing.
Yeah, time thing.
Quickly. Faster.
Must go faster.
Gotta go fast.
Let's go. Can I hit this guy?
Oh,
Yes!
well, get him.
Get him!
Yeah.
Yes! Nice.
Oh, boy.
Okay, now we run. Run away! Run away! Oh no, I got deceased again. It's just a good plan.
You're dying. Do you need some potions? I can give you some potions.
I mean, it's not gonna matter. I'm dead.
Really?
Yeah. It's a continuous effect. But you did quick save, right? No, just look. Just press the L button.
No, you don't press the L button.
Because I'm thinking, okay, so maybe before I rush in there, I summon some help. Because it's that disease effect that's screwing you over. So I just rush in, kill the Lich, and then rush back. And then I don't think we go into meal with these guys. I think it's too dangerous without the potions to heal ourselves. So maybe we should just go all range and just take them from a distance.
Yes.
Aha! The trap is set and the game is afoot!
Alright, I'm gonna do my thing.
Aha! The trap is set and the game is afoot! Aha! The trap is set and the game is afoot!
Oh shit.
Of course!
Wow! He doesn't take any damage.
Nope.
Get him. And then come back and kill this guy.
Yeah. Oh, I forget to summon help. My bad. I should do that now.
Good.
Hurry! Oh, he did die? Oh, okay. Nice. Are you out of traps? Why did you put them all the way down there?
It's for safety. I'll put an exploding trap right here.
Nice.
The trap is set and the game is afoot!
The game is afoot.
Aha! The trap is set and the game is afoot! Aha! The trap is set and the game
Game is afoot.
Are these greater mummies? Yeah, they are. Oh, that's why. These are the big boys. Okay, closer.
What, they kill him?
Oh, just load them over to the traps.
Wow, that shut off like 3 times in a row. 4 times in a row, and it's still not gone.
Really?
There we go, 5 times.
Impressive. Is that all of the traps? One more? Okay, that should be all. Okay, that's good.
You wanna take a sleep? I'll save. Oh shit. Good.
I am confident we can do this. I think.
I have the wrong sword on.
Ugh. I think these are all jobbers.
Got him.
Got him.
Whew.
So check out that pile of bones up north. There should be something good in there. Yeah, that fight was rough.
Dire charm.
Is that all?
The brawling hands. Dexterity 18.
18.
What do I have? I mean,
I think you have 18 to begin with, right?
do I?
I mean, you can check your stats.
Well, why is it red? Here, let me take these off. I have 19.
Oh, that's because you're an elf boy. Okay, give it to me then. I have shitty dexterity. Yeah, I go from -1 armor class to -3 armor class with this.
There we go.
Yeah. And I get to hit better and everything, so that's nice. Now we can rest.
And by rest, you mean quit.
Rest, and then save and quit.
Alright.
Might as well get it done this way. Yeah, those gauntlets are super good, especially if you have like a big party with NPCs that may or may not have good stats. Such a nice piece of item. It's not gonna matter here though, as much. Sorry. What did you say?
Is that a spell chamber? Good. No, nothing really. I guess we're done.
Yeah.
So great. We did some stuff. Oh, good. You got disconnected, so that makes a lot of sense. So that being said, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. I might stream something a little bit later, because it's only 9 o'clock here, and it's like 3 o'clock a.m. for Mark. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Super late.
So yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.